I am MELTON, son of a carpenter and Mary. Dad, a carpenter, worked on skyscrapers. Mom, Marianne. I am the son of a carpenter and Mary. I get to make parables. And this particular parable is the Jarod Prohecies. And this is one entry in it, and the Jarod Prohecies is a subseries of the Papal Chronicle about the popes through the different generations of popes, keeping track of the son of a carpenter and Mary, generation to generation. I won't get into that, but I wanted to start the Jarod Prohecies off here by explaining about watered down Bibles. How some stuff makes it into Bibles and other stuff doesn't. If you were to find the head of a church or leaders among the church reaching into the church's money for their own benefit, then the phrase, turn the other cheek, makes it into the watered down Bible. Whereas the full parable about turning the other cheek until you run out of cheeks, then you got to take care of business, because it's not just you. It is the innocent, the naive of the world who are being damaged. So if you get that difference between what makes it into the Bible, the watered down Bibles, and what doesn't, for the reasons of man. The Jarod Prohecies are more specific. Revelations, for example, you can refer to as tarot card readings, where you can make one thing mean 1,000 different things depending on your purposes. Jarod Prohecies are different. For example, you have to excuse me. For example, the Dark One, who is many. When the Dark One, who is many, and placed in authority over nations, when the Dark One, who is many, and placed in that authority over nations, reaches out to the devils of the world, the end is near. And so is a new beginning. The Jarod Prohecies, yeah, you could say that is Barack Hussein Obama being placed in the highest office in the world with that Muslim name, right after we got attacked by a whole lot of very angry, very deadly, very violent Husseins with 9/11. When I say placed, go to that website, vote-truth.blogspot.com. Website's been there for years and years. If you can't reach voter registration links there, and my imagery of truth there, MELTON, John Melton Brady, 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard, apartment 409, Los Angeles, California, 90065. Been asking for 9/11 Flight 93 checks for over 9 years now. Have yet to get one. That's you picking up your phone, making sure it's allowed to work all the time by trying to call me. Melt, the guy with those changing eyes right there, foreshadowing the building of Jesus' Immaculate House. When you can't reach me at 424-229-4140, that's your family's lifeline being affected by the religious censorship that keeps you from calling me up to tell me what you believe. asking what I mean by Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. And yes, when you can't reach that site, vote-truth.blogspot.com, and you can't reach this America, John Milton Brady, to tell me who I should vote for and what issues are important to you, that is where that being placed in a position over nations comes in. And yes, we have the watered down Bible and we have the actual Bible, hidden from the commoners who would have that turn the other cheek until you run out of cheeks mentality. We can't have that. Oh, remember, when you hear that siren, make sure it's allowed to reach you all the time by trying to call me. When you can't make that call to me, don't know when else that phone won't be allowed to work. Yeah, you don't know. When you make that video of you trying to call me, 424-229-4140, you're making a video of two crimes. One, the hijacking of your lifeline. That's also the gates of your livelihood. Can't reach me, you get that boring thing, phone ringing, error message. If you get to leave a message, I don't get it. And you don't show up on my caller ID. And you don't know how many other customers are like that. So that, for example, Gates can get ahead in the computer industry. Or whoever the big name in your business is can get ahead in your business. You don't know. That's one crime, your hijacked call to me. Second crime is about those folks who placed that Hussein in our White House to stain our democracy. They are worried enough about that crime of hijacking your lifeline that they are altering phone records to cover it up. When all soldiers of the military base's phone, all firemen of the fire station's phone all across America, all policemen of the police station's phone all across America, all priests of the church's phone all across America. When you got video proof, you have to excuse me. When you got video proof of the hijacking of America's lifelines, you got the time on your phone, you got the number dialed. You can also certify mail, use FedEx, use UPS, but certify that mail and make a video of it before you send it. It's going to be stolen, not one about those 93 checks or anything, any of my imagery, past 9 years. Well, since 2009, I've been designing imagery. Make that video, post that video, check and post in 5 is what I call it. It takes just 5 minutes to do it all with your phone. Make a video of your family's lifeline being hijacked and post it to YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, 100 more. Come see me in person when you see someone other than me, my changing eyes in this imagery. We start building Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. Be a part of that. Yeah, you have to see me in person. It worked, has worked for millennia. That in-person kind of thing. It'll work now that we got high-tech the phones that are easily hijacked. But back to my story about the Papal Chronicles and the Jarod prophecies. Who not only, you have to excuse me, I got the coughs tonight. Who not only foretell of the dark one who is many, being placed in that position above nations, place. And the end and the beginning. They also foretell of what will happen in the end. Part of that. The violent among the true believers, attacking from one direction as the politically correct, twist the words of Christianity to attack from within. That's why I tell you to make a video of your phone not working when those Mormon missionaries, Latter-day Sinners, LDS, they're proud of that title, knock on your door to interrupt your family's dinner. As you can recall, at least one of those elections, Rich Mormon was part of that staged election where they placed. When you see those Mormons knocking on your door, ask them, what do you know about this? You show up on the man's caller ID. And I see them quite often around me. Oh, going back decades. Checking post and 5 when you see those Mormon missionaries. Let that siren, let those true believers twisting the words of Christianity knocking on your door remind you to check and post and 5. And this parable is getting a little long for this phone. So I'll leave you with that prophecy of the rise of the latter-day sinners and the attack from without and within on true believers. I'll get into this more later with the next installment of the Jarod Prophecies. Come see me in person. You can be in these videos and the audios and the imagery. Look for the guy with the stigmata eyes there. If you can't see, the eyes are a little small. Look for the man in the wheelchair. Yeah, growing a new body. Muscles and the bones are sore as anything. So I'm in the wheelchair. Come see me. Immaculate apartment, awaiting someone besides me to be in my imagery, to be a part of building with that new beginning. Jesus is immaculate house here on earth. Come tell me what you think about it. What does that place, cities, communities, really, not just those places you go to on Sunday or Saturday or another day of the week. What do those places need to inspire the future and the present and greatness with that new beginning? Come see me in person and tell me. And yet, you see a whole lot of folks saying gosh and darn and heck, and very polite and easily twisting the words of Christianity. Just walk past. And come see MELTON there, calmly and patiently waiting for you to get started with me.